Okay, specific training is a little bit more different and nuanced than general training. Again, look at your y and your x-axis. We just covered that. If we didn't, wage and marginal revenue products is on the y, training and post-training. This has two, right? So this is not like one big title, guys. It has two titles under the x-axis. And so what's happening here? And I think that you should really watch the previous video I made on general training before getting into this one, because it might be a little bit more difficult for you to understand. But what's happening here is that, again, we covered that this is an untrained worker's wage, right? And their productivity levels. And so when their training, specific training, means that this training is only applicable to this firm. So you can't use, maybe they're teaching you how to develop their software much better, and you can't use this as Pick and Pay, for example, as a cashier. And so you don't have to pay for it. The firm incurs the cost. So that's why, even though your productivity decreases, your wages remain the same. So notice, this is what this means. Your wages are the same, but your productivity, your MRP, have decreased, right, during training. Obviously, because you can't work as hard as you would when you're training. And then post-training, what's going on? Well, post-training, your productivity is obviously going to increase because now you know what to do and you know how to do it efficiently. But what happens to wage? Does wage increase with marginal revenue product the way that it does in general training? No, it only increases a little bit. And why that is because, well, it's capital, the man. But it's because the firm is trying to recover the money they lost when they paid for your training, because they didn't dock your pay, remember? So they're trying to recover the money that they lost. And so you are making them more money by being this productive than they're actually paying you. But to you, that little bit of a raise seems like, oh, okay, I got trained and now I'm getting paid more. But really, it's a scam. But we won't get into that right now. But yes, so I just want you to, again, guys, look at the graph. Very simple. And you don't have to memorize what's being written here. Just understand what's going on. You understand that, okay, when I'm training, my productivity goes down, but I don't have to pay for it in specific training, so wages remains the same. You won't be wages equals MRP like in general training. And what then happens after post-training? My productivity increases and my wages will increase only a little bit to recover the cost that the firm lost. And so, yeah, I think this one is also pretty simple. I guess what you would need to like understand from this is just that the wages of an untrained the wages of an untrained worker are greater than your marginal revenue product. You see that, right? Your wages are greater than the marginal revenue product. And your marginal revenue product post-training, that's the P that they're pertaining to, post-training is greater than the wages of an untrained untrained person. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, leave any questions and I'm so happy to answer them all.